There is a cheat code to reality that 99% of people will never find. They work hard, they struggle, and they chase success for decades. They think life is a battle to be won. But what if I told you that you can bypass all that effort? What if I told you that reality is not solid? It is a programmable software. And right now, you are running it on hard mode simply because nobody gave you the manual. Stop trying to change your life by working harder. That is the old way. That is the slow way. Stay with me. I am going to show you the glitch in the system. I'm going to show you how to rewrite the code of your reality fast. If you want the cheat codes, subscribe to Infinite Awakening right now and hit the bell. Let's hack the simulation. Okay, let's get straight to the glitch. To understand how to hack reality, you first have to accept that there is no reality. I know that sounds insane. Look at your hand. Touch the table. It feels solid, right? It feels permanent. But science, hard, cold, quantum physics, tells us that your senses are lying to you. Chapter 1. The Pixelated Reality. Let's look at the physics of this illusion. When scientists first cracked open the atom, they expected to find tiny, hard building blocks. They expected to find the pixels of the universe, little marbles of matter that build up to make a chair, a car, or a planet. But they found nothing. They found that an atom is 99.999999% empty space. To give you an idea of how empty you are, if you took the entire human race, all 8 billion of us, and removed the empty space from our atoms, the actual matter left over would fit inside a single sugar cube. Think about that for a moment. The heaviness of your body, the hardness of your house, the weight of your debt, it is all a trick of the light. It is a fan blade spinning so fast it looks like a solid metal disc. But here is the part where we find the cheat code. In the famous Double Slit Experiment, physicists discovered something that breaks the rules of the game. They fired tiny particles through 2 slits. When they watched the particles with a camera, the particles acted like solid matter. They followed the rules. But the exact moment, the scientists turned off the camera, the particles stopped being solid. They turned into waves. They went through both slits at the same time. They vanished into a fog of potential. Do you understand what this implies? It implies that the building blocks of your reality do not choose a form until you look at them. The world does not exist until you observe it. Just like a video game that only renders the room the player is standing in to save processing power, this universe only renders the reality you are currently focused on. The room behind you right now? It's not there. It is a soup of energy, waiting for you to turn your head and collapse it into existence. You are not a passive character in a pre-made world. You are the projector. And the reason you have been struggling is that you have been waiting for the movie to change, without realizing you are the one holding the remote. You have been screaming at the mirror, trying to force the reflection to smile. But the mirror has no will. It only reflects the one standing in front of it. Chapter 2. The Game of Maya. Now the logical mind asks a very good question. Okay, if I am the creator, if I am this powerful projector, why is my movie so scary? Why did I create bills? Why did I create heartbreak? Why didn't I just create a paradise? This is where we go deeper than science. Thousands of years ago, the ancient masters of the East knew this was a simulation. They called it Maya. It translates to the magic show. They taught that the soul is infinite. But in the realm of the absolute, where you are everything, everywhere, all at once, there is a problem. There is no surprise. There is no thrill. Imagine playing a video game with God mode turned on. You have unlimited money. You can't die. You win every fight with one punch. It is fun for about 10 minutes. Then, it becomes incredibly boring. To experience the thrill of victory, you must risk the possibility of defeat. To know the warmth of love, you must risk the cold of loneliness. So, you, the infinite soul, built this simulation. You wrote the code of gravity to hold you down. You designed the level called the human experience. But here is the glitch. Here is the tragedy. The game became too real. The graphics became too convincing. You forgot you were the player holding the controller. You started to believe you were the character on the screen. You started to believe that the name on your ID card is who you are. You started to believe that when your avatar loses money, you are poor. When your avatar gets hurt, you are damaged. That is the trap. Identifying with the costume instead of the actor. But the moment you wake up, the moment you realize this is a simulation, the fear evaporates. Because you realize nothing in this mirror world can truly scratch the one watching it. This realization is the first step to using the cheat code. You cannot hack the game if you think the game is real. You can only hack it when you know it's a dream. Chapter 3. The Holographic Principle. Now let's look at the mechanism of the hack. How do we change the dream while we are in it? We have to understand the holographic principle. If you take a physical photograph of a flower and cut it in half, you lose half the picture. But if you cut a hologram in half and shine a light through the tiny piece, you don't get half the image. You get the whole image. It's just a little smaller. If you crush it into a tiny crumb, the entire image is still contained in that crumb. This means the whole is contained in every part. The poets whispered it. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. This is the most empowering truth you will ever hear. It means that you do not lack anything. You are not a fragment separate from the universe. You are the universe expressing itself as a fragment. It means you don't need to go out and get success. You don't need to find love. You don't need to reach enlightenment. The entire map of the cosmos, every timeline, every version of you, the wealthy you, the healed you, the awakened you, is encoded in your DNA right now. It is folded inside you like a zip file on a hard drive waiting to be unzipped. Most people live their lives looking through a telescope, trying to find the light, trying to find the answers in the distance. They don't realize the telescope is a mirror. The stars are in your chest. The vastness of space is a projection of the vastness of your own mind. You are the fractal. And because the whole universe is inside you, when you change the pattern inside you, the entire external world must shift to match it. It is not just philosophy, it is physics. Chapter 4. The Language of Feeling. So, we arrive at the final practical question, the one you clicked on this video for. Where is the keyboard? How do I enter the cheat codes? Here is the secret that separates the masters from the dreamers. The universe is a computer, yes, but its operating system does not speak English. It does not speak logic. It does not care what you think. The language of the matrix is frequency, and frequency is felt in the human body as emotion. Think of your heart as a Wi-Fi router. It is constantly broadcasting a magnetic signal around your body. If you stand in front of the mirror and say, I am rich, I am happy, but your heart feels the tight, anxious knot of, I am broke, I am lonely. The universe ignores your words. It hears the feeling. It hears lack. And because the hologram is a faithful mirror, it reflects that signal back to you. It renders more situations that create lack. It gives you more bills, more stress. It says, your wish is my command. You are signaling struggle, so here is more struggle. To hack the hologram, you must do the illogical thing. You must do the thing that feels crazy to your survival mind. You must feel the gratitude before the blessing arrives. You must feel the security before the money hits the bank account. You must feel the love before the partner shows up. This is not faking it till you make it. This is quantum engineering. When you close your eyes and generate an intense emotion of joy and thankfulness, your brain, which processes the hologram, does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. Your body begins to produce the chemistry of healing. Your energy field changes from wanting to having. And the hologram? It has no choice. It is just a mirror. When the object in front of the mirror changes, the reflection must change. It is a law of physics. The mirror cannot frown if you are smiling. Most people wait for the world to change so they can feel good. I'll be happy when I get the job. The hacker, the awakened one, does the reverse. I feel whole now, so the world must rearrange itself to show me wholeness. You override the code by holding a frequency that contradicts the current reality. And if you hold it long enough, reality will bend, it will twist, it will reshape itself to match the new signal. I know this is heavy. I know your mind is trying to fight it, saying, "But my problems feel so real. My debt feels so solid." I honor your journey. The game is designed to feel real. That's what makes it a masterpiece. But you are ready to wake up now. That is why you are still listening. Stop fighting the reflection. Stop screaming at the screen. Go inward. Change the signal. Feel the wish fulfilled. And watch in awe as the pixels of your reality rearrange themselves into a masterpiece. You are the dreamer of the dream. You are not the reflection in the glass. You are the light that makes the reflection possible. So, for the next few days, I invite you to play with the simulation. Treat life a little less like a battlefield and a little more like a playground. Test the system. Change your frequency. Feel the wish fulfilled before it happens. Thank you for seeing through the illusion with me today. If this message unlocked something in your soul, share it with another dreamer. Wake up, Player One. The game is yours.